author Rob Steen wrote that Blinky Palermo was named as Sonny's undercover manager and Carbo's right hand, with Truman Gibson acknowledging that a check had been paid to Blinky's services in securing Sonny for the IBC. But interestingly, always a loophole, as you do with the mafia figures, there was nothing wrong with Palermo having a cut of Sonny as an undisclosed manager, because Palermo had been issued a managerial license by Illinois and in Pennsylvania too. Mr. Carbo participated in the Senate subcommittee investigating his links into the boxing world while serving his 2-year sentence on Rikers Island for matchmaking and managing without a license.
Now, during the hearings, Sonny acquitted himself well, and he was questioned repeatedly about his associates, and his testimony summed up his predicament when he said, "A lawyer can get you sent away to jail for 20 years, but he still gets paid. A doctor can kill you, but he still gets paid. Them guys can't lose. If I had to do it all over again, I would never be a fighter." He was even shown a slip of paper with Blinky's telephone number scribbled on it, evidence the police claimed to have found in Sonny's pocket, and his response was priceless. He said, "I don't write." Sonny even found the funny side to being carved up financially by saying, "I'd have to have made $1 million a month to take care of all these people." This left Kiefer to conclude that it would be unconscientiable for his championship aspirations to be thwarted. Sonny must have felt relieved after being subjected to a difficult ordeal during the peak of his boxing career, but things got worse before they got better. He was charged with disorderly conduct and resisting arrest for a couple of stupid incidents that involved an innocent female civilian. Sonny and a friend pretended to be police officers and shook the lady up, and for turning off his lights so he wouldn't be detected by the police car. The disorderly conduct was dismissed after the lady dropped the charges, but the resisting arrest charge went to court. The Pennsylvania State Athletic Commission decided to suspend his license indefinitely on July the 14th, 1960. A brief typed statement was issued on Sonny's behalf, and it said, "I regret I have caused the Pennsylvania State Athletic Commission any embarrassment by reason of my indiscreet behaviour. I can assure the committee that from now on in, I shall so conduct myself as to credibility merit the confidence you have imposed on me by granting me a boxer's license. I place myself in your hands."
And that was definitely not written by Sonny Liston himself. He can't write, and he definitely wouldn't be producing sentences like that. But suspended from boxing and overweight, Sonny was then back in court for his resisting arrest charge on August the 2nd. But Sonny was released on a $500 bail and dismissed. The judge, Victor Blanc, actually believed that the case had been blown out of proportion. After the verdict, Sonny told the press, "It's great, it's great." When asked if he was bothered by all this, Sonny responded, "Why should I be? I didn't do anything wrong. No crime was committed. Just like my manager said, it was a mistake." But without a license, Sonny decided to get back to training, get himself back into fighting shape, keep his head down and away from the newspapers. Now, while biding his time, Geraldine would actually read the reports to him, and the newspaper reports, that is, and they all continue to paint a picture of Liston as a menace and ties, obviously, to the organised crime, which made him unworthy of a shot at the heavyweight title against the clean and fan favourite of sorts, Floyd Patterson. And the National Association of the Advancement of Coloured People, or the NAACP, were actually starting to build momentum at this time, and they wanted law-abiding citizens to represent the heavyweight championship and black role models to be more like Floyd Patterson. They did not want Patterson to fight Sonny Liston because they did not want him to be a symbol of their campaign. And Percy Sutton, the president of the body's Manhattan branch, actually said, "Hell, let's stop kidding. I'm for Patterson because he represents us better than Liston ever could or would."